Welcome warriors to this veteran difficulty solo run of the Alpha tier Special Ops missions in COD Modern Warfare 2. Get ready for a roller coaster of explosions, sneaky takedowns, and moments where I question my life choices. I've cut out my fail montage to spare you my shame. What you are about to witness is pure, unadulterated success. Let's dive in. Ah, yes, the pit, MW2's ultimate shooting gallery, and the perfect place to flex your aim.
Ready up.
So I ran this with M4A1 only because who needs a secondary weapon when you've got precision and confidence, right? The key strategy here is headshots, headshots, and more headshots. By landing headshots, you will conserve ammo and clear targets quickly without reloading. Just run through, shoot the targets in order, and keep moving. Speed is your best friend. If you do it right, you can finish this in under 35 seconds or even 30 seconds if you are feeling fancy. And whatever you do, don't shoot the civilians. Trust me, they are not part of this.
Excellent job. A new personal best.
Okay, Sniper 5, this mission where every bullet counts, and we are the one man army standing between survival and chaos. We are armed with the
Use the
mighty
weapons
Barrett
caches and set up your claymores
.50
if you've got
cal
any left.
for
Defend your
precision,
positions. Let's go.
and we have taken P90 with holographic sight for up close chaos. And it's time to show these enemies why they should have stayed home. Alright. So the Barrett is our long range
On
precision
your way.
tool,
Don't stop.
and this P90 will be the backup plan. Okay, just stick to the rooftop for the best vantage point and focus on picking off enemies
You're halfway
with the Barrett.
done.
So one shot kills are your bread and butter here, so aim for the head and keep your
Five left.
shots clean.
4 left.
I know the Barrett is a beast, but don't forget about its slow reload time. This is where the P90 comes in handy. So if someone gets too close, just swap over to the P90. Its large magazine and quick fire rate will handle anything in close quarters.
1 left. UAV loaded with AGMs is en route to your position.
Okay, wave 2.
AGM missiles online.
So wave 2 gets a little more intense, but nothing that you can't handle.
Progress. Keep it up.
We can use the Predator missile as soon as we see a cluster of enemies. Like, it's too valuable to keep waiting for the perfect moment. So let's just focus on eliminating RPG enemies first, or
AGM
anyone
missile is
who can
online.
see.
Halfway through.
So after that, let's just clean up the rest
AGM missiles online.
with the Barrett.
AGM missile is online.
Okay, just quick tip, always stay near the ammo crate between the waves.
Bomb kill. Nice work.
Just running out of bullets in mid-fight is a recipe for disaster, but that will not happen. Okay, by this point, you'd also notice the enemies are getting more aggressive. Also, don't be afraid to reposition between rooftops.
AGM missile is online.
Mobility is the key
AGMs are
to keep
offline.
enemies guessing and avoiding flanking attempts. And let's not forget, make the most of that Barrett. It's slow but deadly. So line up those headshots and keep your cool. It's better to take an extra second for a clean kill than to miss and leave yourself vulnerable.
Hold it down. Keep going. Halfway there.
Alright,
AGM missiles online.
you'll see technical trucks with the gunners rolling in. armored enemies, and more RPG guys.
3 left. Good hit. Looks like at least 3 kills.
Need to prioritize the gunners on the technicals first.
Two
They are
remaining.
a serious threat.
1 remaining.
Okay.
AGM missile is online.
So if they get too close, we can use the P90, but it might take extra shots. So we're like stay aggressive
AGM missile is online.
and like remember to keep using the Predator missile whenever it's available. It's a lifesaver for a crowd control
Looks like at
and
least
can
3
give
kills.
some breathing room during chaotic moments like this.
Core it away. Don't stop. You're halfway done. AGM missiles online. AGM missiles online. I repeat, AGM missile is online. Four remaining. Good hit. Looks like at least 3 kills. Three more. AGM missile is online. 2 left. One more. AGM missiles online. I repeat, AGM missile is online. AGMs are offline.
Alright, the final wave. It's an absolute mayhem. Enemy swarming from every direction now.
AGM missile is
RPGs are
online.
flying and trucks are rolling in. At this point, you will need to rely on everything you got.
Good progress. Keep it up. Multiple
Use the
confirmed
Predator
kills.
missile
Nice
as
one.
soon as you see a group of enemies. It's your best tool for handling the chaos.
Halfway
And
there.
stick to the rooftops as much as possible. Take the cover, but don't stay in one spot like too long. If you're pinned down, the P90 will help you push your way out.
AGM missiles online. I repeat, AGM
have the backup
missile
plan.
is online. 5 left. Good hit.
Okay, one
Like at
critical
least
tip
3
here.
kills.
Don't panic. Focus on picking off threats one at a time.
3 remaining. 2 more.
Okay,
AGM
we
missiles
are almost
online.
there.
1 remaining.
So keep
AGM
your
missiles
composure
online. I
and
repeat, AGM
finish
missile
strong.
is online. Good job, team.
And that's how you beat it. Now let's gear up for the next mission. Okay, this mission throws us into the chaotic streets of Brazil with 50 hostiles, unpredictable spawns, and those sneaky attack dogs. With the trusty TAR-21 holographic as my primary weapon, I will walk through the strategy. So, at start it's tempting to charge into the open, but trust me, that's the one-way ticket. Just begin by hugging the edges of the map and using cover wisely. This weapon is perfect for taking out enemies at a distance, so don't rush. Pick them off methodically. The holographic sight makes it easy to line up headshots, so let's make every shot count. And a pro tip, stick to one section of the map and clear it before moving forward. This prevents enemies from surrounding you and keeps the fight manageable.
Quarter down. Keep going.
Don't get too greedy. Slow and steady wins the day. Right? So the early waves of enemies are our chance to establish control. So use the tar 21's accuracy to take out enemies at range before they close in, and keep an ear out for dogs. They will come running as soon as you have aimed out some of the human enemies, you know, and always prioritize them, because if they get close, it's game over. So as we clear enemies, keep an eye on dropped weapons and ammo also. While this Star 21 is fantastic, having a secondary weapon for close ranged emergencies like an SMG or shotgun can save our life too. By now we are dealing with larger waves of enemies and things are heating up. The key here is to keep moving and never stay in one spot for too long. Enemies will try to flank you and grenades will start running down if you stay behind cover too long. So if you're being rushed by multiple enemies, don't panic. Backpedal to a safer spot. Use this weapon to drop them one by one. It's a precision tool, so focus on headshots and center mass to clear the threats quickly. And keep an eye on your radar. Enemies spawn all around you, and it's easy to get ambushed if you lose track of them. Let's talk about the two biggest threats in this mission: dogs and grenades. For dogs, you need to be proactive. As soon as you hear barking, turn and face the direction they are coming from. Use short control bursts to take them out quickly. Don't let them close the gap. If a dog does grab you, stay calm and follow the on-screen prompt to counter. For grenades, as soon as you see the indicator move, just move. Don't try to throw it back unless you are certain. You have the timing down. So, and it's often safer to reposition and use the explosion to your advantage. So let it flush out enemies for you.
Getting close, don't stop.
And it's easy to get overwhelmed if you lose focus. So stay patient, stick to the outer edges of the map, and don't overextend. Use the weapon's accuracy to maintain control of the fight, and always leave yourself an escape route if things get dicey. If you have the flashbangs or stun grenades, just throw them before engaging, because these tools are lifesavers when you are outnumbered. There are only fewer hostiles are left, but they will still try to catch us off guard. So don't let the reduced number makes you careless. Stay vigilant and finish the job. Take a moment to reload and regroup if needed. There is no time limit in here, so it's better to play safe than risking starting over. With 50 hostiles and like relentless dogs, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But with the right strategy and a trusty weapon, you can dominate. Like this mission isn't just about skill, it's about staying cool under pressure. And hey, if you made it through this, the rest of the special ops is just a practice.
Mission accomplished.
So, on to the next one, soldiers. Mission is ultimate sneaky mission. This one's all about moving like a shadow, staying under the radar.
Ready up.
So we got our M14 scoped silence gun. It's a blessing for this mission. It's our silent sniper rifle that ensures we can take down enemies from a distance without drawing any attention. As we begin, crouch walk to stay silent, use cover extensively, and take a moment to access your surroundings. So, this mission is a marathon, not a sprint. Rushing will only get you spotted, just rush whenever it is needed and avoid unnecessary engagements. If you can slip past an enemy without taking them out, just do it. So, this is not Call of Duty Rambo edition, it's all about precision and patience. And one of the golden rules in this mission is to wait for the enemy to pass. Observe their patrol patterns carefully before making your move. Sometimes the best strategy is to let them walk right by while you are safely tucked behind cover. It's like playing hide and seek, except you won't get a second chance if you are caught. Okay. And when it's time to engage, always go for headshots with this M14. Its scope precision ensures clean, silent kills. Okay. Remember, the sound suppression is your best friend here, so use it to eliminate threats without alerting the entire area. And stick to the edges of the map whenever possible. The outer paths usually have less activity and give you a better vantage point to observe the area. Use rocks, trees, and bushes as cover while moving forward. It's all about blending into the environment and staying invisible. So as we near the extraction point, enemies tend to cluster more. This is where patience really pays off. Wait for groups to disperse or isolate themselves before taking any action. And if you encounter a patrol of two or more, wait for the right moment to strike or bypass them entirely. And flashbangs and grenades aren't your go-to tools here, as they will blow our cover. Instead, stick to stealth tactics. Let M14 do the talking. Okay. By sticking to the shadows, timing our movements, and avoiding unnecessary engagements, you will make it through unscathed, even on veteran difficulty. So, channel your inner ghost, stay focused, and remember the quietest player is the deadliest.
Nicely done. Mission accomplished.
Let's jump on to the next mission. Okay, the bridge may look like a simple path to victory, but trust me, it's chaotic gauntlet of enemies, explosions, and one pesky helicopter. Okay, right off the bat, this mission demands speed and precision. The Scar Edge is your go-to for mid-range engagements, but when you need to move quickly, switch to the Desert Eagle. It's a lifesaver for getting from cover to cover faster. And just remember, running without a plan is a fast track to the mission fail screen. Okay, so pick your moments carefully. So as we approach enemies on the bridge, Use Karat's accuracy to pick them off one by one. Aim for headshots to conserve ammo and eliminate threats quickly. And make every shot count. When you reach the part of the bridge with the helicopter, it's time to ditch the Desert Eagle and pick up the RPG. The moment you grab it, take cover, wait for the helicopter to hover into a good position and fire away. One or two well placed shots will bring it down in no time. Don't rush this section. If you expose yourself for too long, the helicopter's gunners will make quick work for you. Instead, pop out of cover, fire a rocket, and duck back down before the enemies can react. And use flashbangs accordingly. The bridge is a linear but dangerous battlefield with enemies popping up from all the directions. Always prioritize finding cover, whether it's behind vehicles, railings, or debris. Moving without cover is like inviting enemy bullets to a party, and you are the main guest. After dealing with the helicopter, the enemies on the bridge might seem endless, but don't lose your cool. This is where your grenades and flashbangs can help clear the path ahead. Toss a grenade into the tight cluster of enemies or use flashbangs to blind them and gain the upper hand. And use your primary weapon to pick them off from a distance. And don't forget to keep moving from cover to cover. This mission is a test of your ability to adapt under pressure. Remember, speed doesn't mean rushing, it means making smart decisions quickly. So stay sharp, keep moving, and show that bridge who's the boss. So use grenades and flashbangs liberally here. A well-thrown grenade can clear out a cluster of enemies, while flashbangs are perfect for disorienting tougher foes who are pinning you down. So remember, crowd control is your best friend in this chaotic environment. And we got a precision weapon that is fantastic, but it has a smaller magazine, so keep an eye on your ammo. And don't forget to aim down sights when picking out of cover. So veteran enemies have laser sharp accuracy, and running and gunning will only get you killed. So take your time, line up your shots, and stay sharp. And that, my friends, wraps up the chaotic joyride that is the Alpha tier in Special Ops. From storming through the pit to surviving the madness of suspension, we have shown the enemies who's the boss. Every mission in this tier brought its own challenges, speed runs, sneaky eliminations, and even taking down a helicopter with an RPG, like an action movie star. If there's one thing we have learned, it's that strategy and patience win the day. And a little luck doesn't hurt either. Now that the alpha missions are in the bag, it's time to gear up for the Bravo tier. Sure, there are some co-op only missions there, but who says solo players can't have just as much fun? I'll keep pushing forward one mission at a time to deliver the best strategies, tips, and entertaining gameplay for you all. As always, if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your squad, and subscribe for more. The battlefield's only going to get tougher from here, and I would love to have you with me for the journey. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next year. Bravo, here we come.